This is an official update on the Firewoods Planet Catfish. They're done in 1800 gallon. They've spent here 2.5 months. They started bothering their tank mates, I want to say about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, a little bit, but now it's intolerable. As our peers warned me many years ago, they have extremely fast metabolism. The stomach goes flat from full to flat in 1.5 days. That's the smaller one. The bigger one is in the back. Extremely fast metabolism, and therefore they get hungry pretty much. They have to be fed every day, every 2 days. I feed 1800 every 3 days because of them. I keep yawning. They make me feed this tank every 3 days because I'm afraid for their tank mates. So they're a little terror on the Piraebas. I think it's them. All the Piraeba fight with each other too. About a month ago I saw them showing interest in the oral barbels. They tasted them a few times and left them alone, but oral barbels are also very smart and they probably learned to evade these catfish. This is something new on this catfish, on this Piraeba. Maybe it's self-inflicted, I think, because fin grabbing, it's what Piraeba do to each other. Dora has been spotting quite a bit of tatter on its tail fin, and I don't know who is doing it. It's been going on for a while, a couple of months maybe. Again, it could be Firewoods, but I doubt it. Firewoods, when they attack, they attack. You see the piece missing out of the Udrimasir, out of the tail. I think it's them. And the biggie is the lima shovelnose. Somebody grabbed overnight by the tail end. I'm pretty sure it's the Firewoods. The big lima got grabbed on the, I mean, it's the same on both sides, those marks. So I'm done. They're done here anyway. They're going to 4,500 gallon. From one packed tank to another packed tank. The Asian red tail is doing well here. I mean, he's not bothering anybody. He's totally relaxed. Almost healed up completely. So we're gonna catch the two little hungry Firewoods and put them in a 4,500 gallon, where fish are much bigger and they will not be able to do here what they're doing there. It's also kind of packed, but I have no choice. Keep saying it's temporary. I'm going to continue saying it's temporary. I have to finish a couple big tanks and unload these tanks. I'm also really pondering about keep going back and forth like a rocking horse, rocking chair, back and forth, where to transfer the jumbos to the 25,000 gallons. I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hang the curtain to protect the wall, the rubber liner on the wall, and then I'm gonna transfer the jumbos to there. The pacu and the distichoros are not gonna go there, of course. You cannot have them on liner. But all the cats, they can go there. Anyhow, this is for future. Right now, let's do the Firewoods and relieve their tank mates of terror of being eaten. Let's see how they look, what they look like in 4,500 gallon. Every time I took a fish out of a smaller tank where it's huge, put it in a big tank, it doesn't look as big. Yeah, keep showing us your cavernous mouth. I think my fist can go in the, not in these guys, but in the other guys, they can swallow my fist. Huge mouth. Okay, we got the first guy. This is the smaller one. Took me about 20 minutes. Let's transfer them in the new tank. Okay, go say hello. Yeah, we got him in February 2024. Today is November 2024. It's been 9 months. He looks over 2 feet for sure, tip to tip. And that's a smaller one. Okay, let's go get the bigger guy. Lot more space for you to swim here. Okay, the second guy, the big guy, probably a girl, hence she's bigger. Sweetie. All right. They have a huge burst. For the most part, they're not smart. They stay down looking for a little place away from the net and then stay down. You push them, they dart somewhere and then again stay down. They don't try to swim around and get away. So in a way it was rather easy. It still took a while. 1800 gallon is very hard to catch fish out of. Okay, let me wipe the glass and close everything up and we'll film a little more footage. They like the company of each other. Oftentimes they lay right next to each other. Or actually, for the most part, they lay right next to each other. So that's obvious that they like each other. The snouts are still intact. A lot of these fish that you see in captivity, they have broken snouts. So we've been lucky so far. They haven't broken their upper jaw in the 240. Neither in 240, leave him alone, you stupid, monsieur, nor in 1800 gallon. It's been about two or 3 hours since they were homing. The two guys are a little shocked, but I think they had plenty of time to relax and come to their senses. They're gonna sulk for, if they're homing from 240 to 1800 is of any guidance, they're gonna sulk for some days, not eat, and then after that should have a nice appetite. It has been 1 day since we transferred the 2 firewoods in this tank. So far so good. Whatever the damage is on them, that's from the rehoming, from the move. some split fins and abrasions here and there. Nobody's touched them, I think, in this tank yet, and hopefully it'll continue like that. So one day has been good. The smaller guy ran into something, just a wide abrasion on his skull between the eyes. The tail's a little tattered, so maybe somebody did give him a test on the small guy. The tail, I see there's just a bunch of filaments on the end. Anyhow, we're watching very closely and hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I redid the 1800 gallon. I took out all the furniture, all the rocks. There was a ton of rocks in there. They were catching too much detritus and feces, and now it's the way it used to be, bare and efficient in terms of the removing of the waste, and it looks like it's got a lot more space now. It doesn't look as crowded as before. I hope you will agree with me now. So some of the crowding impression was from the bunch of big rocks in there, big and small. So everybody's a little off, thinking what just happened. Where did our rocks go? I like the way it looks right now better. I know many people give me a flag that I have bare tanks and unattractive, or some even go as far as to say they're prisons. Anyhow, I think it's adequate. The lima with the shredded caudal peduncle and near the tail is healing up. All right. Anyhow, this is about the firewoods, and the firewoods so far so good. I'm gonna feed this tank tonight to make sure that nobody thinks of preying on them, despite their long length. Impressive length. They're very skinny fish by their constitution.